back, Gran Turismo, live stream. It's all going on right now. It's Sunday evening. It's almost 8 o'clock. I figured I'd pop in and just kind of, do a couple things here and there. One of the things anybody might notice when you first join is the situation of my credits up there. Yeah, pretty low. So I was going to try and make, a cool couple million here in a minute. Kind of talk you guys through how I go about doing that, but also check this freaking car out that I bought last night. $6 million. It's ridiculous, but it's so gorgeous. It's an original 1955 Porsche Spider. It's a James Dean car. This is the car that James Dean died in. It's an unbelievable machine. But yeah, we're not here to drive that yet, because let's be honest, that I might need some help. We're gonna go ahead and do some of the Tomahawk glitch grind. I don't know if anybody watching here is playing Gran Turismo, or anybody here is doesn't know about this, but I'm gonna show you. Essentially, you go to Tokyo Expressway, and they put this race in here. It's the World Touring Car 600. And in here, you have to have 600 pp or less, and you have to essentially, be a car that fits there. Well, one of the things that you can do is you can run this SRT Tomahawk X VGT in this, and it's pretty crazy. So I want to show you guys the settings. First and foremost, you can see I'm on intermediate, so that is a necessity. Everything here, I think, is left stock. I could be wrong. Output adjustment at 90, power restrictor at 90. Okay, you can see there's nothing else done here. Brake controller is at, 4 and 1, but that's about it. You do have to have your top speed manually adjusted to 580, and then when you click on this manual adjustment, these are the numbers you have to have for your gears. But for those of you that are trying to do this while sitting in your chair watching the video, if you're watching this back, first gear 9.62 or 9.632. Second is 9.187. Third is 8.671. Fourth 1.410. Fifth 0.880. Sixth 0.840, and seventh is 0.687. Final drive ratio 5.130, and that magical combination will then net you 576.05 power performance points, or PP. So we have to make the PP small so that we can race this race. And then you're allowed to enter. You won't need a pit stop if you do things right, if you take care of your tires. And you won't need fuel, obviously. It's never a need. Most circumstances when I'm driving, I'm normally on no traction control, but this is something that I might actually use traction control on so that you can, kind of manage. It's way better to do traction control on this because you are on intermediates. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. But we're going to hop in here, we're going to grind some credits, and then we're going to go ahead and maybe race a couple races online. Maybe the boys are going to jump in, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. They may or may not. But it's pretty simple. Once you get in this race, you start in 4th gear. I don't touch the gas at all at this point. I let the countdown go, and then I go to 7th, and that's where I stay. You may want to put your traction control in, 1 or 2, and here we go. For those of you not in the know, the first lap, and sometimes the second lap as well, you have to take it really easy around the track. You will slide off, and you get a 5-second penalty for every time you touch the wall. I haven't received any penalties for hitting cars, but you get a 5-second penalty if you hit the wall. So you got to try and avoid the wall at all costs. And because it's wet, the intermediates work okay, but towards the end of the race you're going to start to see tire wear is massive amount. But I like to take this first lap gingerly and just kind of cruise around 150, 200 miles an hour, nothing too crazy. Except for the long straight, which I will go to 300 if I need to. For this corner, I always slow down to about 40, 30. I think there's a magic number. It's like 43 miles per hour, and it gets you around there without having any problems. Because of the wet, you will spin out if you punch it out of the corner, and you don't want to do that because you wear your tires down. Starting to get some grip. Still a little damp. Still a little wet. It's okay. You can push a little more. Takes a little bit getting used to, by the way. So if you are playing this game and you don't have a Tomahawk X, is it the X? I think it's the X. I'm not sure. If you don't have the super hyper crazy Tomahawk VGT and you go to do this, the first time out, you are going to, your brain's going to hurt. You're going to go, I don't know how to control this. Keep hitting the walls. It's not a big deal. You'll always win the race, regardless if you get penalties. I will most likely be getting penalties this race. It's not even an issue. You'll win. It's easier to keep it clean, but sometimes that doesn't happen. You just kind of have to roll with it. But this car has a lot of downforce available to it, which means you can have a lot of cornering speed. You just need to trust it. And you'll figure out when and where and what the steering angle is for some of these corners. I've run this, I can't even count the number of times I've run this before. But, see, penalty, 5 seconds. It happens, and it'll happen again. But we're trying for a clean race bonus. I don't think you can lose it by bumping the cars, but I try not to, because, you know, you don't want to lose that clean race bonus. But every time I've ever done something like that, it never affects it. It's always good. You can see we're on the end of lap 3. Look at the rear tires on this car. They're already degrading. Just some regular driving. Oh my god. I think these guys intentionally pull out in front of you. Most guys are talking about how they're setting 1 minute 20-second lap times on here. It is entirely possible. You can run 120 every lap after the first one, no doubt. I don't even worry about it. It's what, a couple more minutes. I don't think there's anything that pressing in my life that I can't spend another couple minutes doing a race just because, you know, whatever reason. But I will say this gets old, though. I have not worn it out in recent, before the 1.13 update, I hated having to do this. And then I think it was the last day, it was a Sunday. I legitimately got on and I just did it for like 4 hours straight, made as much money as possible, and then, well, let's spend. So, yeah, you get yourself into a rhythm, especially if you don't get any penalties, you'll find a nice rhythm. You don't have to shift gears, you don't have to do much except gas and brake and steer. And you'll figure out what speed you can actually go through these corners. It used to be different because we were on racing hards. So the first lap was really precarious. You were getting like a two and a half minute long lap because you were on racing hards, slicks on the wet. And you can see even down there in that bottom meter, it still shows it's above the wet mark for where you should be on intermediates at this point. It's a good thing. But beforehand, with all the downforce this car generated, you could go second lap full tilt, and it was no problem. But now you kind of have to be a little bit more careful, especially with the intermediates, because oh my goodness. But also, as stated before, you don't need to change your tires. It's all right here. You can keep on these. You'll get a little bit of traction issues towards the end, but nothing that's going to make you go, oh my gosh, it's undrivable. I like how the downforce of this car makes it look like a beetle opening its wings. It's very cool. Oh, that's a wall. The old tune for this car was hilarious because you had power restrictor in your computer set to 70%, and then there was a gearbox change that did things. So you actually only had like I think it was like 1,300 horsepower. And the new one, which we're in now, has like 2,300, so it's ridiculously fast. So we're beating a lap 9, so we have 4 more times around. And I can see our rear tires are pretty well gone. But in this particular race, with this particular car, it doesn't really matter. The amount of downforce that this car generates allows you to still go ridiculous speeds. It still allows you to turn. It's all about downforce, like F1 or Indy or any other open-wheel car that relies on downforce. Oh! I guarantee we're going to get the clean race bonus even though I've hit all these cars. Okay, our rear tires are officially completely gone. But our front tires still have half-life, so we're going to see what happens. So well. Oh. We'll just go full lean because it doesn't matter. That's the first time I've ever met the bottom of the fuel before the last lap. Last time I did this, I got to 1.3 remaining, please refuel, and well, I only had one lap left, so what was the point? This, quite interesting. Don't ask how I did that, I don't know. Wow, the tires are so worn. Alright, so it's coming back saying, please refuel, blah, blah, blah. We're going to put the boost on and just get to the end. Alright, and there you go. So, we obviously finished first. We smacked a bunch of cars. We hit the wall a couple times. And to be brutally honest, we are not deserving of what they're about to tell us. Clean race bonus. See? Doesn't make any sense. But that right there... Oh gosh, what a waste. Let's go get our 2,000 credits out of this. Alright. Told you. See, why couldn't you give me the RX-7? No, you have to give me $2,000 because that's worth it. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, that was the other car that I bought last night. This guy, well, I bought a couple yesterday. I got the Spider, I got the Stratus, and I got the 962 C Porsche. But I want to try the Spider out. This has nothing done to it at all. And let's see, what do I want to do? Because I guess I could just do the world circuits. What would be the ideal testing bed for a 1955 Porsche? You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna go deep forest. Let's lose to this. It's not a road car? What is it? Okay. We'll time trial it. How's that? I have not seen or heard this car on the track yet. But I'm pleasantly surprised. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it doesn't sound as glorious as an old air-cooled Porsche. Oh, we're not going to be meeting any of those types. Well, maybe we'll match the Countach. I don't know. All right. And it's probably only a 4-speed because, well, 1955. It was a really interesting story about James Dean and the reason that this car was still here and why he actually died in this car. Back when this car was made, he had actually purchased this car and a Lotus. Whoa! I almost James Dean'd it. But no, he had purchased this car and a Lotus, and at the time, the Lotus wasn't ready. And the reason that the Lotus wasn't ready is he bought the upgraded disc brakes for it. And Lotus was having trouble making the systems work perfectly. So he, inevitably he bought the Porsche and was like, well, I'll just continue to drive the Porsche until the Lotus gets here. And sure enough, Lotus never arrived in time. And Dean was out in his old Porsche Spider and got into an accident and died. Porsche seems to kill a lot of people. You got Ryan Dunn, James Dean, Paul Walker. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want a Porsche. Then again, I'm not famous, so I guess it'd be alright. Surprised Jerry Seinfeld hasn't gotten bit by a Porsche yet. That's his bread and butter. But yeah, so that's your interesting story about James Dean. It's unfortunate. I do believe that somebody actually tracked down the Lotus that he ordered. That was obviously delivered after his death. It went to the owner, which would have been his estate or whatever. But he did in fact get it delivered after the fact, and I think somebody had tracked it down and knew it was his actual car, and it's still around somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I'm not sure. It should be in a freaking museum, and it should be sitting next to the wreckage of this old 1950s Porsche. Now this is known as a Speedster. Classic name for it is a 356. I don't know why, but that's what they were called. It is. It's very badass, actually. Whoop! And there we go. We deaned it up in the same corner. Whoa! Also, I am driving this without traction control, so that's part of the reason why. Oh my goodness. The only way to drive this. Oh, wow. Now that is a cockpit view. I don't care what anybody says. That is gorgeous. It sounds so good. I don't even care that I'm losing to my Ghost. This is just gorgeous. The only thing missing is a cigarette. Yeah. I wish I could change my character's look right now and put on like old school driving gloves. Like a collared shirt with no helmet and just... I wish... Oh, they do say VDO on them. I don't believe that was correct though. I don't think the 1955 Porsches had VDO gauges. Ah, maybe they do. I thought they were the other kind, that Magneti, whatever that company is that you've seen in every old racing video, old F1. Magneti Marinelli or something like that. Oh, there is suit customization, dude. You should have seen it. There are guys out there with helmets that are just ridiculous. Yep, 4-speed. I just wish that like I could take all that off, and instead of worrying about racing, I could just drive this thing like you would in the 50s. Some driving gloves, lit cigarette, wind in the hair, collared shirt. Back then it was probably like an old dusty pair of Levi's as well. Community posted the stream and no one showed up. Is lol no Zach? Hi Zach. When you type out hello like that, all I hear is the Joe Biden meme. Hello. Ooh. Got a 10-second lead. If I own this car in real life, I could get winning. Don't tell your mom that. Oh my goodness. This perspective is weird because of the stream. So like anybody that's done this before should know, like, that the in-car, you're off to the one side anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh well. But in that view, it's that much cocked to the side, just like you see the screen now with the comments on the side. So you can't even really see, like, I'm so far outside the car, I don't even really know what's going on. So it was kind of hard driving. Alright, we are going to go get the Lancia Stratus now. And we're going to take that thing around. Well, maybe Deep Forest again. Maybe we'll, you know what? Let's do a rally track with it. Because it is a rally car after all. So we get in the Stratus. Let's go take it around like Sardinia or something and just cane it. Wait till you see this car too. I put a livery on it, some rally lights. Oh, it's pretty. Way better than stock, let me tell you. Boom! Yes, if you go out online and you type in Lancia Stratus, that's what you'll see. My God, it sounds like my brother Scirocco. Alright. Let's go see about a rally. Where can we go? That's a bit long. No, I think Sardinia's better. Let's go to the windmills. No Limit Dirt Champions. Alright, well, can't do that. Let me go get this party started. Okay, I think we're hopping in. Alright, there we are. What's up? Alright. Yes, it is. Well, that sucks. Alright, let me go in here. Alright. Well. Hey, you know, maybe he's just decided he wanted to do something different. It's okay. I gotta buy dirt tires for this thing. What in the hell? Wait, where are dirt tires? There they are. Alright. Yeah, he might just be enjoying other things in life. It's understandable. Well, if this was real life and I was at Deep Forest and I had a James Dean Spider, then I would probably agree with you. But it's not real life. All right, let's see. All right. Stratus. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Oh boy. I just did a 360 off a wall, but hey. Oh, this car is amazing. Oh my gosh. What? Dude, I am not that good of a driver. This car is magical. Or maybe I am that good. I don't know. Oh, it's just so wonderful. Racing Fan 3 raid, Racing Fan 4 raid. Oh, God. Damn, hit a fence. That was a whole lot of good, though. Come on, car. There you go. It does have a fifth. All right. Well, that was fun. What was the last car? Oh, the other Porsche. Racing Fan 5 raid. Okay. So are you on or are you yeah, well I was basically like, are you on or are you getting on? Like, what do you? Yeah. All right, last car to show off, and then I'm probably going to end the stream. This car, I don't have a lot of words for it. No, I just drove that. It's scary, petrifying. There's lots of words you could use to describe it. I won't mention some of them, but it's a bit ridiculous. So let's go to something fun. Dragon Trail. Yeah. Dragon Trail Seaside Time Trial in a 1988 Porsche 968C. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah. Cockpit view in this thing is wild. No. The Lamar Porsche. Whoa! And there it went. It just bit my head off. Someone alert Tony Hawk. I just did a 720. I can't see him because I can't see your screen. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. It's just, I'm having control issues. I only have, like, you saw the stream. That's what my screen looks like. So I'm not sitting center anymore. So it's a little bit weird, perspective-wise. Oh, but this car is so freaking fast. And of course, driving without traction control is also another major... Whoa! There's a wall. You are super quiet. A little bit better. What do you mean by Nations Cup? Like both of them? Yes. 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 Yeah, you don't have a manufacturer thing to do there, so... Yeah, nope, you just drive whatever you want. Okay, well that is just ridiculous. Right now I'm driving a 1988 Porsche 968C Le Mans car on Dragon Trail. Earlier I was in a Porsche 550 James Dean Speedster on Deep Forest and a 71 Stratus on Sardinia. Oh my god, this thing is quick. Oh, I hate that race. The only reason I hate that race is because it's just long and daunting, and I mean, this could probably enter it. Hey. I bet I could run. I was just saying, I bet I could run the Porsche there. No. The Group 1 that I'm driving right now. Could probably run that at Spa. Or not Spa. Oh yeah, no, that race, that's over. Oh, it's still going on? It's 8:40. Exactly. You got time. Yeah, it's Trial Mountain. Right. Right. But we have 20 minutes before the 10-minute time starts. Up until 9 o'clock. Legitimately across the board, you can enter at 8:50, 9:59, and you'll get in. Okay. Eee. Me too. Well, yesterday I ran 12 laps of Spa on field map 1. Yeah, I think so. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll have to see, won't we? It's yeah, it's super dramatic. They introduce all the racers and all that stuff is pretty cool. Trial Mountain Group 4. Tire choice, racing hard, medium, intermediates, and wets. I better make sure I have wets. All right, well, this is about to get really complicated, and I didn't really want to keep streaming this particular part for this long, so I will bid the stream adieu. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.